It's time for Mock Draft 2.0. Did a mock draft about a month ago without trades, but this one has trades. Excited to get into it. How I did this, I used PFN Mock Draft Simulator. I did it 5 times. I wanted to make sure that the same players were generally in the area where I selected, so I'm not just taking a name out of the hat. And that's how I went with it. If you would like to feel what a splinter is from Vlad the Impaler, then go ahead and subscribe to this channel because we talk all things Detroit Lions news and rumors, and it can get very painful at some times, especially when you get struck with that wooden sliver. Also, if you can put a wooden stake into the heart of the like button, that would be fantastic. Make sure that we get those likes up. So, without further ado and wasting any more time, we're going to go ahead and start this mock draft. Let's begin. All right, so the Detroit Lions have the first pick in the NFL draft. So I decided to a trade back scenario. I wanted to pick up another draft pick. I did a trade with the Jets, so I gave them the first pick in the draft. We got pick 4 and pick 11. And with the first pick in the 2022 NFL mock draft, the Detroit Lions select Kyle Hamilton, safety. He's from Notre Dame, 6'4". He is a big, stout safety at 220. This guy is a pounder. This guy will rip your head off. He is my favorite prospect in this year's draft. He is exactly what the Detroit Lions need. Will Harris, not good. Insert him. Re-sign Tracy Walker. You would have a very good combination for the back end of the Detroit Lions. This guy is rare. He's a rare prospect. And if the Lions got him with the trade down scenario, that would be the best case scenario in my opinion. You're really elevating this defense. You're giving it some beast mode meat that we haven't seen. If you want to be a black and blue division, you got to pound it. This guy's a pounder. Comment on the video. Do you want the Detroit Lions to trade out of the first pick if an opportunity comes up? Do you want to do that? Y for yes, N for no. If you trade out, you're probably not getting Kayvon Thibodeau. Let me know in the comment section what you think. And with the second first-round pick, the Detroit Lions select Aidan Hutchinson at 11, edge, Michigan. He's 6'5", 270. He is a werewolf as well. The Lions need help to get after the quarterback. Why not get Aidan Hutchinson? With the trade back scenario, in this case, he actually fell to the Lions at 11. It was a no-brainer situation where a player like that goes to that position. He's smooth, athletic with his stature, offers surprising body control, lean fluidity in space despite his long frame. He has impressive presence along the line of scrimmage. He was tasked with predominantly playing the anchor defensive end role in Michigan's defense, but also took snaps at 4, 3 tech, and 0 tech over the center, depending on the down and distance. The Lions need help. This guy can do it. And if you think I'm doing this because I'm a Michigan fan, I am not a Michigan fan. I am an Oregon Duck fan. With the third first-round pick, the Detroit Lions get a very good prospect, one of my favorites now, and that's Drake London, wide receiver out of USC. He's 6'5", 210 pounds. He's exactly what we don't have on this offense right now. Good at contested catches, big body frame. Think of Kenny Galladay jumping up there and ripping the ball out and making sure he catches and make play. He's got great route running ability, good route tree, body control, fluidity. He's tough. He is a very great prospect when it comes to the wide receiver position. He will beat up on smaller defenders, and he will give you that big play wide receiver we've been missing. Now in the second round, the first pick in the second round, 33, man, the Lions got a good player here. That's Trent McDuffie, cornerback. I love this prospect. He's definitely going up on my board every time I watch his tape. He's from Washington, 5'11", 195. McDuffie has above average size, excellent overall athleticism. He's a productive player in both man and zone coverage. He plays with outstanding patience, always in control. He's never panicked. Outstanding feet, smooth and fluid, and pedal to the transitions. He displays excellent cover quickness to drop the weight and stay in control through the angles. He mirrors wide receivers, and he can break big-time plays, get turnovers, and recognizes an instinct, extremely comfortable in zone coverage. This guy is exactly what the Detroit Lions need. Continue to build that back end. Absolutely would be a value pick. He could be one of the best corners in this year's draft. Yes, he's not the biggest guy in the world, but he plays big. And in the third round, the Detroit Lions get Desmond Ritter, quarterback. We all like Ritter. Why? Because he's a developmental quarterback, dual threat ability. He's got a big arm. He's a little bit raw, and that's exactly why he would fall to the Lions in the third round. We need a quarterback to develop. We understand Jared Goff's coming back due to his contract, but if you can get a Desmond Ritter in the third round, that would be absolutely an amazing pick. He keeps his eyes downfield, facing pressure. He's fully capable of altering his arm slants, getting the ball out quickly. Often use zone read and cover. Quarterback runs, size, vision, ability, breaks tackles, sound thrower, runs, finds the amount of success, expanding the big play. That's what we need. We need a dual threat quarterback, folks. Desmond Ritter would be a solid pick for the Lions. The Detroit Lions select wide receiver Eric Ezukanma, wide receiver out of Texas Tech. He's 6'2", 220 pounds. Why not double up on a wide receiver? We need the help. He leads the Red Raiders in receptions, yards, but his production has been inconsistent in the game as much. Isn't the junior's fault, however. He battled inaccurate quarterback play, weird personnel, usage, Texas Tech offense. When he's featured him, he has delivered long, strong at 6'2", 6'3", pounds of football, quick off his feet, longer receiver, and got great top-end speed. Lions are building something now with the revamped wide receiver core. Put a stake in the heart of the like button. Let's make sure that this like button does not get out at night and suck the people's blood. That would be helpful for this channel. Let's go ahead and continue the draft. In round 5, the Detroit Lions decide to get Trey Williams, edge out of Arkansas, 6'5", 255. We need to get a little bit more help there. We selected, obviously, Hutchinson in the first round, but why not get a developmental edge rusher as well? There's not an issue with continuing to get edge rushers. You cannot have enough. And right now we got a young core, but let's get another young piece that can develop. Continue to swarm the quarterback, continue to make some noise. He's a little bit raw. That is okay. The Lions could get his help with him in the 5th round. 6th round, 180 overall. The Detroit Lions take Dallas Gant, linebacker, Ohio State. But he's 6'3", 235. He was actually highly recruited. He just has not had a whole lot of playing time right now for the Buckeyes, and I think that he could be a developmental guy as well. Throw him in the middle linebacker core. We already got Derek Barnes, who's getting into his own. Maybe get another guy that we can go ahead and kind of get his talents on board. We've done that in the past with players such as Deshaun Hand. Obviously, he hasn't been playing due to injury, but this could be a guy that shines out of nowhere in a 6th-round pick. I think Dallas Gant would be a perfectly fine linebacker the Lions get to develop and get some production out of that core. We need some depth at the offensive tackle position. Obviously, we've seen this year that you get a lot of injuries. So why not take a chance in this big fella, 6'3", 308, Dylan Wanham, offensive tackle out of South Carolina. What's good about this guy is developmental offensive tackle is perfectly fine for the Detroit Lions. It's important to get young guys who can protect the quarterback. We have issues here. Now, Dylan Wanham is not the greatest offensive lineman in the world, but he's got nice size and body control that can help out. He's decent in pass protection. He needs to get a little bit better in run blocking. That's okay. Developmental player, nothing wrong with that. And with the final pick for the Detroit Lions, 235, they're going to go Will Mallory, tight end. We need to get help at the tight end position. This is a big guy. He's raw, 6'6", 245, but he could actually probably become the Detroit Lions' number 2 tight end right now to TJ Hutchinson. Right now we're trying to check out Brock Wright. We have issues. We're kind of scrambling with that tight end position. So why not draft one in a late round that has a high ceiling? I like his size. He'd be good in the red zone, picking up those touchdowns. Exactly what you need. He's actually really good in pass protection. That's one of his main focuses, and that's really good. That's what you need. You need help with protecting the pass. Sometimes tight ends are just that factor that can help the quarterback get the ball out just a little bit better. So I like him. I think that'd be a good flyer for a tight end in the 7th round. In the upcoming videos, we got the One Pride podcast on my channel tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Going to be a fun interactive show. Also, on Saturday, we got the mailbag segment. Sunday, Detroit Lions versus Pittsburgh Steelers. Live watch party on my channel. Regardless of what happens, we're going to have fun. Come on down.